Gosh, darlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess with Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful you are here. For those of you who are returning, who've watched these before, I know it's been a long time, but I was not called to do these readings for a while for a specific reason that they want me to keep to myself, okay? So I was really drawn this evening to do it, so we'll see, okay? I'm only going to be doing these when I am guided to do so. I don't want to force these because I know people like these readings and it's been months since I've done one. But apparently the Divine Masculine Collective wants something to say this time around, so I am here now about to channel the red letter via automatic writing. For those of you who are my subscribers, thank you so very much for your love, your loyalty, and support. I am so grateful to each and every one of you. I'm grateful to each and every one of you because you're here, period, okay? If you've never been here, what I do here is I have this gift of automatic writing. I channel the messages from the Divine Collective and I write them down on paper. I don't pull tarot in this reading. I pull oracle cards. They told me to pull a message of love oracle card and a lover's oracle card at the end of the channeling. And that's it. For those of you who've been here before, I am not going to do this in the same format where I'm going to have you guys choose different groups and we're going to see what's going on with the masculines in those groups. My guides and my angels specifically said to cut that out of these videos, of these readings, okay? The channel messages, I should say. So I always heed my guidance. So that part is no longer going to be part of these channeled messages. So that's to those who've been here before. The ones, like as I said, who've never been here, it's automatic writing. Okay, I'm going to write down whatever the Divine Masculine Collective that I channel for wants to convey. They do not say everything because I have a conversation with them before I start writing. And I kind of tell them that they only have to say what they feel compelled to say. And of course, this is their higher selves, all right? So whatever comes out, I write down. I am going to channel names and places and objects. Sometimes when I write these things down, if you see something that pertains to you and it resonates with you, that means that this message is very important for you to receive at this time. Don't get worried if whatever I channel after I do the letter does not resonate with you. It does not mean that whatever's in this letter pertains to you, okay? But remember, this is a general channeled message. It's not a personal letter. You have to be honest with where you are in your journey, okay? If there are things that might be triggering you here, I would highly recommend that you meditate and prevent yourself from getting triggered, because that is not going to help you with your vibration and your well-being, all right? So I'm not sure how long this message is going to be because it's been months, all right? And I will read back the letter to all of you, and then I'll go back to channeling the objects and names, cities, whatever comes out, because sometimes that really grabs people's attention. Then I will pull the oracle cards, okay? Again, I am no longer doing the groups as to what is going on with the particular masculine for that group and so on and so forth, okay? So I do highly recommend that you meditate as I am centering myself to tap into my higher self and tap into the Divine Masculine Collective, okay? And as I said, I have a conversation with them. And please remember that this is general, okay? If you would like your own personal letter, there's additional stuff to those letters. It's more than what is here, all right? There's a link in the description box below that will take you straight to the page to go book your own reading for your own letter. I think it's called Handwritten Letter from Your Person. Okay. Or you can go to capellawellness.com and go to the personalized reading section to find the letter, or the light counterpart reading section. All right. Okay. So I'm going to get to center. Again, I highly recommend that you meditate, you tap into your person's energy, you visualize your person's face, you send them unconditional love and healing. It's really going to help you connect more with your masculine as I am getting to center and as I am writing the letter. All right. It's an option. You have it's free will, okay? You have the option to meditate or not, but it really, really does help. Especially if you already start getting messages from your masculine as I'm writing this and it comes out here, you know your intuition's on point. All right? Okay. So I'm going to get to center. So give me about a minute or two and then I will start writing. Okay. How long did that take? All right. See, they had a lot to say. I knew it. It's very heartfelt, though. A lot of positive energy, some mixed emotions. You're gonna see. It's been arduous for them, and they're working through this. When I spoke to them, they felt more at peace, but they were also nervous because it's been a while since they've communicated. Because quite a few of you are still in separation, and they are feeling pretty good. I felt at ease. I felt calm, and I wanted them to make sure that they were in a safe place, and that that they were only being asked to reveal what they felt they wanted to share, right? I don't want them to feel forced to say anything they don't want to say. And I want them to be at a place of peace and solace. And I want them to come from like their heart space, right? So we have here, if you can see, there we go. My beautiful butterfly, how are you? I hope you are well. I know it's been a long while since we last spoke, since I've last written to you. Just know that I've been working hard on myself. It's been incredibly tough, but I've been feeling more at peace now. This counterpart / healing stuff ain't no joke. And they put a smiley face there, if you could see that there. However, I am very thankful, not only for you being a catalyst for my change, but also for this journey. I had no idea how broken I was inside. I had no clue how much damage was done to me, especially as a child. This led me to make very unhealthy and poor choices most of my life until now. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for how things went and for what happened between us. I just felt so lost, so heartbroken before I met you. And when I first laid eyes on you, it hit me hard, and it scared the crap out of me. I had no idea what this feeling was, nor how to deal, let alone handle it. It was so foreign to me. And because I loved so hard before and was torn apart each time, I didn't want to feel that, to let that happen again. So I got on the defensive. I had a very guarded heart. Yet I can say it finally. I can't even read my own writing. Yet I can say it's finally beginning to heal. It's an amazing feeling, I have to say. I thought for so long even God had abandoned me, and now I know He never did. Thanks to you, I see the light now. So don't ever dim it. I need you to bring me home. This separation is really getting me to see things so much more clearly. I really needed this downtime to do some serious self-reflection and really take a good look at myself and what I was doing in my life. I feel more liberated, more empowered. I'm doing more of what I used to love doing. I'm building for myself, for my future, so we can have a harmonious union and a harmonious life together. It's not just about love or romance. It's about God, harmony, and sacred bliss and balance. It's about us becoming one as one luminous light to shine for the world to see. When all is said and done, we will be a divine couple to set an example of what true unconditional love, acceptance, and forgiveness really is. I cannot wait to show you one day how far I've come, yet I will warn you. I may come back to test you, so stay in your power. It's part of our contract. Yet I have faith you will pass with flying colors. Be you. Be who you are. And never let anyone strip you of your power or your dignity. You are the divine feminine, my divine feminine. I love you more than you know. Today, tomorrow, always. I got chills. Oh man. It's beautiful, guys. Beautiful. So it's funny that they talked about the test. If you haven't seen my Divine Feminine reading, it talks about that there. Okay? That's all I'll say about that. Because for some of you, there is a test coming from God, from your Divine Masculines. All right? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back to center for a little bit. I'm going to start doing the other channeling to see if names come out, places, whatever they want me to put down on paper, I'm going to write down, okay? Remember, not everything's going to resonate. And even if one thing doesn't resonate with you, don't worry about it, okay? Remember, it's a general reading. If something popped out at you in the channeled letter, take that, okay? But don't force any of this, what I'm writing down, to be part of your journey, to be part of your story, okay? I never, ever really know what's coming until I just start writing on the paper, all right? So let's see what comes through, and then I will pull the Message of Love Oracle and the Lover's Oracle, and we will conclude the reading with that, okay? Thanks for your patience. Okay. All right. Here we go. We have Chris, Shay, Linda, Kelly, Victoria, Yashi. I know your jaw's dropping. Michelle, so is yours. Josh, Pringles, Doritos. That's so funny. I was getting food already. Carlos, Casey, Stephanie, Etashem, Elpedia, Jason, Tim, Tom, Terrence, Tori, Tamika. I got a lot of T names. Celeste, Cerebus, Final Fantasy VIII. That was crazy. I don't know if that was coming from me, but I liked 7 better, but that's just my personal preference. Candles, Harmony. What does that say? I know that's not what I think it says. Hold on, guys. I cannot read that. Oh, okay. There we go. Harmony, right there. Let me get out of the way. Snake. Conundrum, Rose Quartz, Corona, Liberation, Freedom, Black Car, Red Drapes, Grapes, Pug, Chihuahua, Dozer, David, Camilla, Sean, Lucky, Lucky Charms, Kyle, Sally, Ragdoll, I'm Sorry, Love Me, Toyota, Blizzard, Canada, New York, India, Australia, Scotty, Laura, Jack, Simple, Flowers, Balloons, Stargazers, Engagement Ring, Boris Johnson, don't ask me, but that's what I channeled. High Vibe, Corolla, Butternut Squash, Tacos, Margaritas, Loneliness. Gosh, this is what happens when I channel. I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. Wine, Crying. This is Sailboat, Yacht, Adventure, Romantic Getaway, Wedding, Family, Gathering, Death, Rebirth. Maybe somebody's a Scorpio, your person's a Scorpio. Polka Dots, Green Sweater, Get Back Here, Craving You, Thomas Rhett. That actually is a song by Thomas Rhett called Craving You. Rainbows. That song actually has been following me, which is hilarious. And I know it's been following somebody else. Bunnies. Paloma, which is a dove in Spanish. Peace. Hammock. Sandy Beaches. I Choose You. Don't You Forget About Me. Don't. I forgot who. Is that the Simple Things? Is that who sings that? I can't remember. Over the Hills. Appalachian Mountains. Hiking. Stargazing. Orion Telescope. Fish Tank. Keys on a Ring, Separation, Love Wins, I Am Here, I Love You, You'll Hear From Me Soon, Don't Give Up, Open the Door, I Wrote You a Song. All right, there you have it. Okay, I think it's funny that a Final Fantasy game showed up in there. All right, guys, we're now going to pull from this deck right here. Let's see what else we have. What else would Spirit like us to know with regards to this channeled message? Please and thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian, Syrians. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What else would you like for the collective to know based off of this channeled message, this channeled letter? Please and thank you. Oh, gosh. Hold up. Before they all fall to the floor. See, there's a lot going on. And the one that flipped over, guys, is the Finances card. Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So they're telling me this one flipped up in the upright because this is the toughest challenge that the Divine Masculines are dealing with right now. This right here. Okay, so we're going to go look at the other ones. We have time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. They were talking about this time during separation has been really helping them. See, separation is so important to do the self-reflection and to really understand about ourselves and to help heal. different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. That's just like not being in alignment yet in like the 3D. You're always in union in the 5D, right? But it's like, what I'm getting from this is some of the feminines are a little bit, they're still ahead of the masculines. And the masculines are still working towards things, all right? Again, in the 5D realm, there's no different pages things. There's no out of alignment. You are together in the 5D. You just got to get there to be in alignment with that, with your higher self, because your higher selves are always together, but it's getting there, all right? This is just basically telling me that you guys are not vibrationally aligned. That's what they want to tell me. Not yet. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Either get more support from a community. I do have a Light Counterpart community. If you sign up to my website, it's completely free. You get access to my private mobile app. You get daily guidance there. I do additional DM messages there. And you meet other counterparts in that community, and they're there for your support. I'm planning to do something different with the people who are there. It's just that I'm trying to tackle some other things and trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to go about doing this. But you can always contact me through there and private message me on that platform. It's a safe place. Again, you get additional guidance to help you with your weeklies and all that stuff. So maybe for some of you, if you haven't joined yet, maybe you might need to have, extra support with people who are going through what you're going through, okay? Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Absolutely. Marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. See? And you know what I wrote down? Engagement ring. And I put wedding. See? It's moving towards that. And especially what's going on in this collective, the masculines are doing some serious healing. It's got, give them that time. They're talking about being harmonious. They want a harmonious union. It's, again, they said it's not about love and romance and stuff. It's way bigger than that. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? You see what I was talking about alignment? Both of the counterparts have to be standing in their integrity. They have to be their authentic selves. All right? And that's why they were talking about doing the self-reflection. Why did I do what I did? And I didn't know that my childhood affected me so much. The choices they were making, they're starting to realize that they were never in alignment with the actual values and morals. On top of that, they had poor morals and values. So there was no way there was going to be any authenticity or integrity there, and let alone any harmony or balance or anything like that. Oh, warning. Don't dismiss the red flags here. Well, thank you, Spirit. Again, watch the Divine Feminine Sacred Reading. It talks about this. Yet I will warn you, I may come back to test you. So stay in your power. There's the warning right there. Don't dismiss the red flags. If you want to know more about that, I highly recommend watching the Divine Feminine Sacred Reading, because I talked about this and I recorded it before I recorded this video. All right, let's pull the bottom of the deck. They're like, Jess, you forgot the bottom of the deck. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. It doesn't have to be a third person. It can be, but remember, it's general. I have no idea what your situation is, but it says it right here. And this external party, part of it could very well be this. This is third party stuff, the finances stuff. For some masculines here I'm picking up on, they have gambling issues. Okay? You do not want to get involved with somebody who has gambling issues. That's something they're going to have to work on. And for others, if it's not that, there's a whole bunch of other things going on here. But again, there's interference. And I do know that some people in this collective, they have children from past marriages or past relationships. That might very well be an external party with the mother or father of their child or children. They're interfering in this, but again, the masculines are going to have to learn to stand up for themselves and clear out that karmic contract. All right. So let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to say. All right, Spirit. What other guidance do we have for the collective at this time? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. This is one of the hardest decks to shuffle. You guys have probably seen these before. Let me get out of the way. It's no wonder they wanted me to do a letter after I did the Divine Feminine Sacred reading. They're really, really emphasizing this warning to heed the red flags. All right, it's a lot of cards again. Forgiveness. The masculines wrote down about forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. I was talking about that. You're always in union. The 5D, it's the 3D illusions that you're not, that you guys have to break away from. They're confirming that right here. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Again, with the time alone, okay? They talked about the time alone in the letter. Where is that card? That's 3 times, guys. Time apart, time alone, and they talked about being in separation and being by themselves and the isolation. Did I say that already? Because they're really, really doing some serious work. So for those of you who are still a little bit caught up in this connection, you have to give to yourself. You have to break away from this and surrender fully. All right? This is part of the process. God does his greatest work when you guys are in solitude. You build up strength, stamina, and endurance as you are healing alone. It's preparing you not only for the union, but it's also preparing you for the joint mission. So we have sexual union here. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. That's so crazy because they said in the reading, it's about us becoming one as one luminous light to shine for the world to see. You are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Becoming one. It's not just sacred union there, there's sexual union, but understanding that the sex is sacred, right? It's not this like 3D thing of kind of like looking at it with the devil energy, where it's just a thing and you do it and that's it, right? There's a strong connection there with this type of union, and it brings you guys even closer. It's supposed to be something that two people engage in. It becomes more of like a spiritual experience, kind of more tantric in nature. Okay. Time is at the bottom of the deck. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Okay, feminines, again with the time apart, time alone. I was talking about they need to take the time to heal. All right, the separation is really getting me to see things so much more clearly. Distance will help bring clarity. You see what I'm saying? I really needed this downtime to do some serious self-reflection and really take a good look at myself and what I was doing in my life. Again, are these... oh gosh, now I had it fall off the thing. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Right? They said I'm building for myself, wherever that is. But you saw it. I feel more liberated, more empowered. They're doing more of what they love to do. I'm building for myself, for my future, so we can have a harmonious union, harmonious life together. Harmonious. Okay? That's the key. That's 10 of Cups right there. I would say the 10 of Cups is like that. What the real big thing here is with the divine love between the two of you as opposed to just 2 of Cups. All right. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? No, that's it. All right, guys. Well, as I said before, if you would like your own personal handwritten letter from your masculine, there's a link to that reading called the Handwritten Letter from Your Person link in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, that reading is both underneath the personalized readings category and the light counterpart readings category. All right. Those letters, there's more to it than this, because what happens is when if somebody books that type of reading, I do the channeled letter from the Divine Masculine, but they tell me what other card decks to pull, and I tend to pull more energies like what's going on with the masculines and things like that, and what other messages they may want to say. They tell me what to pull, and it's different for everybody, but it's a little bit more extensive than this reading here. It usually is, but of course it's guided. I'm guided to pull whatever decks I'm being guided to pull. So again, it may not be this exactly, but we really get more into what their current energies are so that I can better help you with regards to what it was that they told you in the letter. I also have a conversation between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. It's called the Light Counterpart Convo. It's via automatic writing, which is what I just did. Your masculine writes a letter to you. You write a letter in response to your masculine. You have a conversation, but it's by what I'm channeling. Again, a letter from masculine, a letter from masculine to feminine, a letter from feminine to masculine. I also pull additional cards on that to see what else is going on in the connection, what other guidance Spirit has for the both of you. Mainly for the Divine Feminine, because usually Divine Feminine is the one who books those readings. And you really get to see where you guys are coming from the higher planes, all right? I don't think that link is in the description box, but that service is underneath the light counterpart readings section if you feel drawn to having a reading like that, okay? I also have light counterpart energy check-ins if you want to see what's going on with the energies in your person, with you, in the connection. I have 3 different types, a 15-minute one, a 30-minute one, and a 45-minute one. The 45-minute light counterpart energy check-in is the most in-depth reading. All right. If you guys have any questions about anything about this reading at all, please feel free to send me an email. My email is in the description box below. All right. That concludes your Divine Masculine channeled letter reading, or whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.